First step is to make sure that you actually have your work registered with ASCAP. If you didn't do this already, you can actually learn how to do this through watching my video linked above. If you've already registered your work with ASCAP, the next thing that you have to do is grab your physical program from that performance and scan it into your computer. Now, if you don't have the physical performance, you can always just take a screenshot from the program that was online. That's okay too. Now, once you have this program, you need to make sure that there are 4 essential pieces of information on this program for ASCAP to actually count this as a performance. First thing is the date of the performance. The second thing is the name of the venue. The third thing is the performing ensemble's name. And the fourth thing, and the most important thing, is that all the works that were performed on that program and all their respective composers, including yourself, are actually listed on that program. If all of this checks out, go ahead and get on your computer and log into ASCAP.com. On the left side, click Login, Music Creators Login. Fill out your writer account username and password. You will only need to access your writer account during this process, since your registered work should have been automatically linked to your publisher account by now. Once you're in your writer account, click Works on the left side and select On Stage. To notify ASCAP of an event that more closely is tied to a classical music concert, we need to select this little blue hyperlink called Performance Notification. Now we are in the Report a Concert Performance window. This is where we want to be. I highly suggest that you bookmark this page so you don't have to go through all these steps again. On this page, you will see a list of ineligible types of performances, including dramatic works like opera, ballet, and musical theater, performances within religious services, events solely presented by the U.S. Armed Forces, and performances at elementary, junior, and senior high schools. If your work doesn't fall into one of those categories, go ahead and click Get Started. At this step, type in your member name and email address and click Continue. Are the works that you plan to submit registered with ASCAP? Well, yes, of course. Do you have a concert program to submit with this notification? Of course I do. So select Yes and Continue. Tell us about the date and location of the performance. So in the case of my clarinet concerto I showed you earlier, one of those dates was January 18, 2020. Performance location in the United States? Yes. Performance location is at a college, university, or conservatory? This performance was, so I'll select Yes and Continue. Name of college, university, or conservatory? I'll type in Princeton University. State, New Jersey. Then Continue. This window I usually skip, so I'm going to click Continue once again. Title. I'll type Clarinet Concerto and hit Tab to have it appear in the gray window above. We will need to also type this work's work ID. In order to find that number, click on the little blue hyperlink called Search ACE on the right-hand side. This will bring up a large list of all the clarinet concertos written by every ASCAP member. We need to find my specific work though, so I'm going to type Command F on Mac to find my last name, Haddad. Once I've found my specific clarinet concerto, I select Expand on the right side to reveal its work ID number. I'm going to highlight and copy that number. Then head back to the previous window to paste that number into the work ID slot. Is work registered with ASCAP? This work of mine is, so I will select Yes and Continue. Lastly, how will we get your concert program? I always select I'll attach a PDF, doc, or image, which then prompts this blue Upload File button to appear. Once you have uploaded your file, click Review and Submit. Now that you've clicked Review and Submit, head over to your email inbox where you should have received a confirmation email from ASCAP with the subject header Performance Notification Request Confirmation Number PN and then a 6-digit code. PN just stands for Performance Notification, and the 6-digit code that's with it just constitutes that ASCAP has actually received your performance notification and is in the process of assigning royalties to it. So in the next video, I'm going to discuss how and when you'll receive these royalties for these performances and what to do if for some reason you didn't receive royalties for your eligible performances. If you got some value out of this video, please go ahead, like, and subscribe to this channel. It really helps me get the message out about what classical composers can do, especially during this time, to make sure that they have more income coming in from the performances that they've received in the past. Thank you so much, and see you next time.